is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kevin Jackwitz here with the Kaged review, and we are going to talk about Avengers Infinity War, and more specifically, the runtime for the movie. Now, we already expect this to be a long-ass movie. Come on, let's face it, it is the 10-year culmination of the entire MCU, and you've got the big bad that they've been building ever since the first Avengers, Thanos. So you know it's going to be a long movie, but let's figure out how long this is. I got an article here, Digital Spy, and I wanted to take a look at this because I am going to see this and I want to know what I'm getting into. So Avengers Infinity War is now the longest running movie in the MCU. The longest. So that says a lot, because if you think about the first couple of Avengers movies and like Captain America Civil War, these were some pretty long movies. So let's go ahead and get into this. Avengers Infinity War is almost with us, and we now know that it is the longest MCU movie to date. It was revealed by co-director Joe Russo last July that the current cut of the movie was clocking in at over 2.5 hours, eclipsing Captain America Civil War's 147-minute running time. And now it seems they've edited Infinity War down a bit, as the BBC has classified the movie in the UK, confirming a running time of 149 minutes and 9 seconds. It's basically 150 minutes, just short of 2.5 hours. As expected, it's also a 12A like most Marvel movies and contains moderate violence, threat, the majority of which we reckon comes from Thanos. The cast list is also seemingly confirming that Hawkeye and Ant-Man will feature in the movie, despite their absence from all marketing material, as Jeremy Renner and Paul Rudd are listed on the BBFC entry. So we kind of already expected that Hawkeye and Ant-Man were going to be in the movie. And it really begs a question, because there's a rumor going around that very quickly in the movie there's going to be a major death. So, I mean, potentially that could be Hawkeye right off the bat. He would be a character, if you want a big shock value. He's actually one of the, original Avenger team from the MCU. So that would explain why he's not in any of the trailers. And, if that was the guy that had to go first, that would be the one that I would pick. So it makes you wonder. It really does. But now we know what we're getting into as far as runtime. We knew this was going to be a long movie. And this really goes to show for the DC EU, you don't have to cut a movie's runtime, Justice League, to have a fucking good movie. There are so many great movies that have a long, long runtime to them. Avatar, Braveheart, a lot of the Avengers and, Captain America Civil War. It doesn't matter. If it's a good movie, people don't have a problem sitting in a theater for 3 hours because they're entertained. So that's a thought there for the DCEU. Pull your heads out of your ass, make a good quality movie, and people will sit there for it. But as far as this movie, man, excited, can't wait. I got my tickets already. Day one I'm there on Thursday, so we've got like 8 or 9 days now. I think it's like 8 days now, honestly. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the news for right now. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackwitz. Kaged Nation out.